Hi, this is Meir from Bear Bull Traders. I'm gonna do my recap. Today is Tuesday, September 17th. So coming into the day, we had a nice few gappers. One of them that I was particularly watching, which is very nice in the pre-market, was GLW. So GLW gapped down, about 5%, I think it was, or 7%. I'm not sure now by heart how much. Let's see what it was. Sorry. Yeah, I got down like 7%, 8%, so I was obviously short bias on this trade. So I was looking for Brian's strategy, which is let it pop up and then buy it and then sell it when it comes down. So when it opened, it actually did have a pop in it, so that did give a good opportunity to short. Sometimes it just sells off right away, other times it just gives you a pullback, which is a good opportunity. So here the first minute was like really choppy, and then I saw the second minute open like about here, 27.79. It came up all the way to 28. So at that point, I did not buy the fact that it was going to go up, although it might have. So I just put, so as soon as I saw there were tons of orders on the level 2 on 28. It was absorbing, so that told me there was an overhead supply at 28. A lot of people were willing to sell, and it could not break through 28, so that told me that the stock might be ready to sell off. So I went short here. I got filled at 27. I'm sorry, my drawing's not so good. Yeah, so I went short here, and I put my stop. I got filled like at 98 or 96. I'm not even quite sure exactly what my fill was. And I put my stop above 28, knowing if it pops through 28, then the setup is over. So that was a very tight risk, and I took a little bigger size for that. And then immediately, as soon as I went in, I got the drop here, 27, covered 82. Then here I covered more at 64, popped up, I took off. Then here, towards the when it bounced here at the $0.50, I wanted to get out, but I got this fill as it jumped up towards 27.60. So here I'm like, okay, let me be Meir. I need to be patient. This is very early. It still has a lot of volume, a lot of momentum. Let this thing run. It has a lot of place to run. So I'm like, okay. So I held 15%. At that point, I had 15% of my position left. I'm like, okay, let me hold. Here I did see that it's bouncing off. It was making this higher highs and higher lows. Actually, it wasn't a higher highs, but higher lows, and it was bouncing, and it really looked to me like it was gonna pop, but I kind of hesitated to take it off my last piece, and it came up right near my break even, and I got it all out. So this was my first trade. It was a very good trade, considering the fact that my risk was maybe like 3 cents with slippage 5 cents, and I collected 20 cents. That's at least a 4-hour trade. Could have gone even heavier, considering that my risk was so small, but I'm not used to taking such big share size, so I did not take a larger size, but it was a very good trade. This is my first trade. So at that point I had a good trade, so I was like being very patient and selective with my setups. So here I did a setup on Shop. Shop was, everyone knows, it ran up to $400 from 100 in the beginning of the year, and today was a secondary. There was a secondary offering at 317.50, I believe. Here after a pullback all the way down to 330. And it was gapping down, so I was short biased, but obviously being so hot, everyone was buying. It was buying. So I went over. I took a very small size because I wasn't sure about that. A new strategy, kind of, with volume profile. Did not work, but that was the idea. I'll show the idea. The idea was basically I saw a volume profile. I was looking where everyone is. I was looking where all the buyers are. So here I saw at the time the buyers were, it was actually even, the buyers were all, not all, there were a lot of buyers here. This is how it looked. There were a lot of buyers here stacked. So I figured if it breaks here, then you have all these longs that are going to be trapped and going to be stopped out. So I figured that it's going to break. It looked like it was going to break, and I was hoping that it could come down to VWAP. But that did not happen. I covered some here at the moving average, and then I got out at break even. So essentially it was a scratch trade. But I tried a new strategy. It's good. It was a counter trend. I don't really love counter trends. I'm not good at counter trend, but that was the idea. I took small size with small risks, so that's good. So all in all, a good day. And I'm glad to share that with you. Thank you very much for watching, and any feedback is appreciated. Have a wonderful day.